Welcome to Enhancing Critical Thinking Using Generative AI in Higher Education, a course designed to challenge assumptions, sharpen your thinking, and redefine how we learn with AI.
Creating something, a draft, a project idea, is step one, but refining it? That's where real thinking happens. We need to sharpen our ideas to make them clear, logical, and impactful. That's where feedback comes in, and today, AI can serve as your assistant editor or feedback coach.
I'm curious how useful AI feedback really is. Sometimes I ask, and it just says, be clearer. Like, okay, but how?
Totally fair. It can be vague if we don't ask specific questions, but when prompted well, AI can actually help with a lot. It can flag overly complex or unclear sentences, help with flow and transitions, suggest tone adjustments, formal, casual, persuasive, and more, and even spot logical gaps, though we should always verify those.
I like that it's available anytime. I can check in at midnight and get feedback in seconds.
Exactly. It's not a professor, but it's a second pair of eyes, available 24/7, and that matters when you're stuck and short on time. Now, instead of asking, is my essay good? Get specific. Is my introduction clear? Where does this argument feel weak? What's missing between these 2 points?
So the better my question, the better the feedback. That makes sense.
Exactly. You're guiding the AI. For instance, paste in a confusing paragraph and ask, what's unclear here? It might point out jargon or long-winded sentences.
Kind of like a spotlight, not showing everything, but revealing areas to fix.
Nice metaphor. Also use it for sentence transitions. Suggest a smoother bridge between these ideas. Tone checks. Is this too casual for an academic paper? Editing redundancy. Am I repeating anything here unnecessarily? But here's the key. You're the final decision maker. AI might suggest a simpler version, but if it removes nuance or changes your meaning, you say no.
Right. It's like a peer giving suggestions, not a rulebook I have to follow.
Exactly. Your voice and judgment matter. AI might simplify a sentence, but if that flattens your point, you override it.
So I should treat AI as a creative assistant, not the boss of my writing.
Well said. And remember, not all AI feedback is good. Some advice might actually weaken your argument. If AI tells you to remove your counterargument because it weakens your case, pause and question it. Counterarguments actually make you more credible.
That's true. If I always follow AI suggestions, I might lose what makes my writing mine.
Exactly. The more you practice filtering feedback, the more confident you become in your own revision instincts. That's a skill that sticks long after this course. So use prompts that guide reflection. Try, what perspectives am I missing here? Does this logic hold up under scrutiny? How could I phrase this more powerfully?
This makes feedback feel less intimidating. I don't need to wait for my professor. I can run my ideas through AI, reflect, and own the changes I make.
That's the goal. AI gives you possibilities, but the learning happens when you decide what's worth keeping.
Got it. Use the feedback, but make it mine.
Every learner faces a crossroads, feedback offered, decisions made. Think about a time you received feedback from AI or from a person. What did you change? And what did you choose to keep? Because the real goal of feedback, whether from a person or AI, isn't just to fix your writing. It's to grow your thinking.
Thanks for joining us on this journey. As you reflect on today's insights, remember, AI is only as powerful as the questions we ask of it. We'll see you in the next module.